Let's have a nice welcome for Lopizzo, everybody. Let him hear it.
Give up for your host, guys. How funny is he, man? Yeah. For you guys coming out on a Saturday afternoon in New York City. I love New York. I grew up here in New York. It's the best, right? Yeah, woo! New York. It's the best city in the world. It really is. I was a weird kid, though. I didn't fit in with the rest of my New York friends. They were all into sports. I was into Oprah. It was my parents were completely confused. They'd be outside playing sports, trying to bang chicks. I'd be inside writing gratitude journal and having aha moments. So bad. You know who Oprah is, right? I know you're a tough chick, but you know Oprah. It's crazy. When I was 16 years old, though, I had a big aha moment. I was at home, I was watching the Grammys, and out came Ricky Martin. And he was shaking his bonbon and singing La Vida Loca. And I took one look at that dude and I thought, aha, I'm a homo. Now it makes sense in my brain. That's why I used to use my G.I. Joes to play 90210. I'm gay. Yeah, it was all because of Ricky Martin and his other pants. If you had on sweatpants or jeans, I'd be married to some chick living in New Jersey, giving a blowjob from the side of New Jersey Turnpike. I would. New Jersey. My first apartment out of my parents' house was in New Jersey. We're from Queens, right? So it's very oh, Jersey. When I told my parents I was gay, they were fine. When I told them I was moving to New Jersey, they cried. They were like, no son of mine! What are my friends gonna say? What is your mother gonna do? Just Union City. It's crazy, it's crazy. But there's so many misconceptions too about gay guys and sex and stuff. People think that if you're a gay man, you're up for sex all the time. It's not true. Gay sex takes a little bit more preparation, let's say. Things have to be flushed out and tidied up before that happens. Right? It's we're not going out for Indian food and then go home and knock your boots. It's not gonna happen. No. Do you like Indian food? Do you? It's good, right? I like it too. I love it. But it's just too spicy. It's 137 spices on one piece of lamb. I don't get it. Why? It's too much and it goes right through you. I literally have to eat Indian food on the bowl. I go into the Indian restaurant and I'm toilet for one, please, because let's just cut out the middleman, serve me on the bowl, save us all some time. It's where you end up eventually, right? It's just, yeah. I used to eat Indian food at home all the time, I'd order it in for that reason, you don't want to have to, I gotta go right now. You want to be by the toilet. But now I have this crazy roommate. He's sort of the black, gay Mr. Clean. Right? He's one of those type A, crazy. So I live with this gorgeous 6'2" black man, he's big, muscular, but he loves to cook. He loves to clean. And he doesn't let me do any of the housework. Literally. He does the floors, he does the dishes, he makes the beds, he cooks dinner. I have what they call white guilt. I'm is this okay? This kind of feels a little bit like Maya Angelou would be mad at me, Yeah, but it's confusing, but he's great. He's great, he's really emotionally available for me all the time, sometimes when I'm really depressed, and I'm really upset, and I'm really down, I'll be in my room, watching the Mindy Project or something. And he'll come in and he'll sit on the bed next to me, and he'll put his hands on my face, and he'll look deep into my eyes. And he'll say, you is kind, you is smart, you is important. And I always feel that, because I am all of those things. Recognize that quality in me. He's good. He's great though. We got along really well because we were both obsessed with daytime TV. Really crazy. When I was a kid, my friends wanted to be doctors and lawyers. I wanted to be Rosie O'Donnell. That was it. Eat ring dings, shoot koosh balls at old ladies, fall in love with Tom Cruise. Life done, So him and I, we bond over that. Like, I love, anybody watch Wendy Williams? No, you don't know Wendy. She's great. It's a great show. But it took me like 3 seasons of watching it to realize I wasn't watching RuPaul's Drag Race. Because somebody's got a little something extra, is all I have to say. And then, she's big. She's like 6'5". She's huge. And then there's The View. Everyone watch The View. I love The View. Yeah? No? Nobody cares? Come on, Rosie O'Donnell's back on The View. Whoopi, peace in the Middle East could happen. Peace at The View, definitely not gonna happen. And I'm just happy that Barbara Walters is gone. Because this was a woman, she's like 187 years old. And every day they were dragging her out, propping her up. Like she was that guy from Weekend at Bernie's. Just sitting there, holding on to her plexiglass table, praying that Whoopi wouldn't sneeze, right? It's like, crazy. But for me, the best ever was Oprah. Oprah was the best. I was obsessed. I loved it, right? No, nobody cares about Oprah. Come on. The best, and it ended right around the same time that people were predicting that the end of the world was going to happen. So I thought the end of Oprah, the end of the world. Coincidence? I didn't think so. This is how I thought Oprah was going to end the show. I thought she was going to come out in all her Oprah glory and be like, for my last show ever, please welcome Jesus Christ. Right? Did you think that? And you know she would have made him over too. She would have waxed those eyebrows, trimmed that beard, and turned in those robes for a nice like Ralph Lauren suit. Right? Yeah, and then, you know, Jesus would come out in a cloud of angels and bow before Oprah. Let's face it, she is the most powerful, self-actualized being in the universe. And together, Oprah and Jesus would decide who goes to heaven and who goes to hell. And we all know how this is going. You